pushing this truth, you know, for the hopefully elect, you know, in the downside of this society, man.
That's right.
First and foremost, you want to face the east. Give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Hey, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone.
Right.
Shalom to the elders, to the brothers, you know, shepherds of the Red Camp. Priest Alwam.
Priest Mayam.
Priest Ra'ab. You know, Priest Shalom. Shalom to the brothers. Yeah, man.
Hey man, hey, we come in there week in, week out to push this truth, man. And to bring out this message, yo. And this message is for you so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American men. And I'm saying who calling themselves walking the way of this world. Right. We come to tell you to come back to the fold, man. It's time to come back to the fold because the walls are closing in, man. Open up your eye and see what's going on, man. Hey, all you influencers and all you Jake who have all the money and thing, or who have the influence of this world, come back to the fold and do the right thing, man. Hey, man, we have an article bringing out here showing you about Young Thug and 21 Savage. I mean, they're watching, they're seeing what they're doing wrong, and they want to come back, man. They want to come back, you know?
See, because one thing, Israel got a conscience.
Yeah.
You know, Israel got a conscience. Israel want to do right.
Exactly.
It's just that 2/3 of Israel, they just do wrong.
That's right.
But it's naturally in us. Yeah. That's part of our physical makeup to want to be right and be righteous. Why? Because we're the children of Israel.
That's right.
But the scriptures say, my people have become more wicked than the wicked.
Exactly.
So, you know, you got 2/3 of Israel that's in the streets, is in the rap culture, street culture, gang culture. You know, but we coming into a time, we coming up on some times where the Lord is moving everything to the side.
Exactly.
Moving all your favorite entertainers and celebrities, moving them to the side.
Yeah.
And the Most High is putting a righteous vibration in the earth.
That's right.
The scriptures say the truth without bearing fruit, we could get that, shall be declared.
That's right.
So we living in a time where the Lord is putting a righteous vibration in the earth. And he using influencers, like the priest said.
Yeah.
You know, brother's gonna go into an article where you got it's starting out here in Atlanta, where it should have been started, but it's starting out here in Atlanta, where you got certain rappers saying, you know, streets, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, we done with the streets. Even Troy Ave.
Yeah.
Troy Ave says the streets is a myth.
Exactly.
You know? And it is a myth. Go ahead, brothers.
You can bring out the article.
God. This a quote from 21 Savage from Complex. It says, "When I say F the streets, I'm talking about the part that gave me trauma and made me can't sleep at night. If you ain't tired of that part, you ain't been through it." So it's a lot of other rappers, you know, following that trend. Rappers like Wildfan, Lucci, Rollo, who else? Pooh Shiesty, Meek Mill. Yeah.
Hey man, and these are the influencers, yo. These are the people who have the big following, yo. They're singing these songs like you said, trauma. All this musical gear is mental trauma, yo, because you're thinking about gun and robbing and murder, and it's a trap, yo, and you end up in jail or dead. There's no vitamin C, no nutrient out of that. The message you're looking at is unrighteous message, yo, and will get you corrupt. You end up dying and end up in jail, man. It's a trap for Esau, man. So you're trying to come back and do the right thing, like the priest said, man. You have a zeal, you know what I'm saying, the conscience, man, because you know you're doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? So you're trying to come back and do the right thing, man. Come back to the fold and know your true heritage, yo.
Right. The only thing the streets ever promise is just heartache, man. Heartache, pain amongst our people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People going through dementia. You know what I'm saying? People dying, stuck in jail. That's the only thing the streets promise you.
That's right.
The death culture.
That's right.
That's all you get from it. Because you got to think about it. All you doing is working on the left-hand side. So now you have all these individuals that you done, sacrifice through what? Through the pharmaceuticals, through your drugs, right? You got a lot of individuals out here that got strung out on drugs. So you got millions of people that had to die probably for that one person just live it up for 5 years.
Yeah.
And then guess what? Now they do fed time. Or some of these rappers out here that say, yo, Jay-Z, these individuals, I sold this much coke, I sold this much that. All right, cool. But you that one out of how many billion that you done killed?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you have a lot of these individuals out here that look at a lot of these influencers and say, wait a minute, he got it from the mud.
Yeah.
But when people look at getting it from the mud, they don't look at it like, yo, he built up his bootstraps and he tried hard. They look at it like, no, he had to push infliction on his own people to get there.
Yeah.
Because that's what that death culture does.
Exactly.
And I got a precept real quick.
Yeah, don't give me that shit about get it out the mud. because you got your riches came from iniquity.
Exactly.
That's where you rappers. That's where your money came from.
Well, that's what he's saying. Cause you get it out the butt. That means you're dirty.
Exactly.
So you had to go about it a dirty way. That's why a lot of times
Right.
back in the '90s, you always heard about Jake saying, "Yo, I'm driving dirty." Why they say I'm driving dirty for? Because they saying, "Yo, I got drugs in the car. I got illegal substances in the car." So like I said, how many thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that lost their mother, lost their father? We got a whole crack babies that was born from individuals that only cared about themselves, and
Right,
eventually
exactly.
they died or got 30 years in jail. You see what I'm saying? So this culture that's being pushed is nothing but a death culture.
Yeah,
It was
death
pushed
culture.
directly on our own people. You know what I'm saying? So now you starting to see certain people, certain influencers, 21 Savage, trying to tell Young Thug and certain individuals to squash the beef. But even then, like the priest is bringing out, he's still saying, oh, just that part of the streets. There's no part of the streets you're supposed to want.
Exactly.
Because we know what kind of culture that brings. Keep going, brother.
Yeah,
you got precept after.
You can bring up the precept.
Con, this is Isaiah 55:1. It says, "Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters."
That's right. Come with water. Come back to the Holy Spirit, yo. We speak about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American, yo. Come back and get the true food, this true water, yo.
Right.
The spiritual water, because we could quench your thirst, man. Go on.
This water is law, statutes, commandments.
That's
This
right.
water is actually what's going to bring back those sinews, man.
That's right.
Going back to Isaiah, the dry bones.
That's
You know why they
right.
dry? Because they didn't have the water. They don't have their identity.
That's right.
Once again, built off of what? Esau's wicked culture, man.
That's right.
'Cause that's where it all comes from. Esau will push a culture out, Jake will run with it, and it now become the poster child in the face of it.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Who's the original crime family? The Bourgeois. Who's the original individuals that put us on drugs in the first place? Dropping like stuff like that in the hood. That's why you think you got the concept of snowfall from.
Exactly.
And we're not taking up for our people for being wicked. They're wicked as all hell. But we understand, and Esau understands that he uses as a conduit, as an influence to keep pushing, man. He knows we sheep, and if he puts something in front of us, we're going to flock to it.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Go
It
ahead.
says, "Come ye to the waters, and he that have no money, come ye buy and eat."
You see, the beauty about this truth is for free, man. This, buy the truth, sell it not, man. You're going out here in the Esau system, and you're getting all these 360 deals, and you're saving for this system, and then you end up where? The devil give you nothing, yo. You end up in jail, you still end up in mental slavery, yo. Come and get the spiritual food, man. Come and get the spiritual food and eat, yo, and know about your culture, and know your heritage, and come back to the fold and be delivered, yo. Try to see salvation, yo. And you only get salvation if coming back to your Abashim and try to get salvation, yo, to be saved in these last days, yo. You know what I'm saying?
And go into detail. You influencers. What's the components of the streets? You got drug dealing.
Yes.
It ain't just shooting and stuff like that. That's part of it. You gotta break this shit down systematically. Stop selling drugs. Stop getting into gang culture. Stop being into adultery type of music. You got all type of adultery songs out there. Stop pushing these different type of wicked doctrines on our people through music.
It causes you to be cutthroat. It causes your eye to be evil towards your brother. Because you're more
Right.
susceptible to looking at someone that looks just like you, thinking that, yo, they're going to stab you in the back. Because, yo, I see this dude, they going to keep referencing outposts, certain individuals like that. You know what I'm saying? When you go back to pay it forward, things of that nature. Because you're going to look at somebody that looks like yourself and say, yo, nah, hold up, you're going to try to come up on a lick on me. But hold up, you're going to try to betray me for this brick. It's always somebody that looks just like yourself, so it encourages, you know what I'm saying, that wicked culture, how you look at one another instead of loving one another. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Somebody said, Priest, you showed me something where they said F the streets, but then somebody in the comments said fuck the industry. And that's y'all part of the problem.
Exactly.
You go into that, Priest. You go. Yeah.
Bring up those two.
No, go into the industry.
So
Get a feed, back to brother priest Ephesians 2 and 2.
Yeah, go into that, Priest Laquan,
yeah,
about
the
that.
rappers 21, they got the movement going on Twitter.
Yeah, and now she don't
They got the
listen. She's
movement
sad.
going on Twitter where they say
It sounds
F
like
the
her
streets.
too.
And one of the rappers from Mobile, No Cap, he posted, hey, F the industry. And to add to the brother wisdom, the industry is the main part of the problem because they the ones that's promoting and doing that witchcraft behind the scenes to put these spells on our people.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Because you rappers, I'm gonna say that then we can get back to the scriptures.
Yeah.
You rappers, y'all got handlers. Y'all got handlers telling y'all what to put in y'all raps. Put this out there. Nah, that don't sound good. Righteousness coming together, unity. Nah, they don't want that. You know, back in the 80s, you had songs like Self-Destruction.
Right.
You know, everybody was coming, all the rappers was coming together and saying, yo, these are the problems of our community.
Right.
But now in today's time, these rappers have handlers and they want to push out a wicked vibration. They don't want these people coming together.
And like Freestyle One always say through the Holy Spirit, yo, the songs don't even match the times no more.
Right,
Everything that's going on
right.
with Donald Trump, was going on with this infrastructure, Bitcoin, everything going on. Nobody's talking about that. It's still the same algorithm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Dropping it like it's hot, shaking your ass. You know what I'm saying? Treat people like whores. Go ahead. You got more on that?
Yeah, Con. It says, yea, come buy wine and milk without money and without price.
That's right. Come and buy without money and price because it's free.
Bro, let the brother bring out the precept to back that brother up. Like you saying.
KJV, right?
Yeah.
So Ephesians 2:2, it says, wherein time past ye walk according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air.
That's right. In
The
time.
industry.
Yeah.
You go finish going to it. Bismillah, that's what
Yeah. The prince of, who's the prince of the power of the air? Satan. Who controls everything? Who controls the music industry? Satan.
That's
Bring
right.
the drugs in the country.
Who bring the?
Who dropped the guns in the hood?
Come on now.
That's right.
Who painted the images in the movies
That's right.
to show you this black crime?
Yeah.
I got the word definition of industry. It says systematic work, habitual diligence. It says he gave his he's diligent. What's that? Psalm 64. He does a diligent search.
Yeah.
He does a diligent search of iniquity.
That's right.
He sets up a systematic work for people to constantly sin. So, like you said, the industry, F the streets,
Yeah.
but then F the industry, because they're creating a systematic outframe, because the streets is the streets. Solomon, in the righteous time of Solomon, the streets is where you would get the wisdom.
Come on
I
now.
went to the streets.
Yes.
Get
go
that. I'm gonna get it. Proverbs
All right.
1 and 20. Yeah.
I went to the streets. Now you go to the streets.
Yeah.
To get a break, you go to the streets to get drugs. You go to the streets, you see. So he set up he changed the whole systematic outline.
That's right.
You know,
And to add to your wisdom, priest, like if you just say in time past, we walk in the ways of the deceiver. So
Right.
it's time to create a new path on the street, yo. Because the street corrupted with Esau ways, yo.
Right.
So in time past, so the future himself. And that new path is Yahweh Shemir Shai, yo.
Jeremiah 66.
That's right, walking in the new lane, yo. Because they walk in the wrong lane. That's why all you think, all you feeling bad now. You all feeling bad now. All you feeling kind of because you all realize all you putting up bullshit and influencing the wrong way, man. You all the influencers now, man. So it's time to get a new path to walk in. You know?
Right. You got it. Oh, you got it. Yeah,
You got a preach?
That was it on that?
Proverb, that was it, right? You want to
Yeah,
teach?
bring up
I got Proverbs.
Yeah, bring up those two.
Go ahead. You can finish reading it.
Come on. This is Isaiah chapter 55 and 2. It says, wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?
That's right. The industry. You're talking about the industry again. Oh, let's spend money for which that's not the real food. It's not the right food you're eating, yo. This is a quick fix. Esau have a quick fix. And in the end, all you end up in poverty, all you end up frustrated, all you end up committing suicide. It's a quick fix. Nothing come out of that deal, yo. All you putting all the labor in the wrong part, yo. All you eating food but it's not good for you.
Yeah,
It's the
'cause in
wrong
ancient world,
food.
that bread, guess what? It gave your body nourishment.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What you eating of Esau is always going to do what? It's only going to cause death, destruction. Again, like we said, there's nothing that comes from this industry that's beneficial to you. All it does is just break down your family, your society, your mindset. Keep going.
Go ahead, continue.
It says, and your labor for that which satisfieth not.
Your labor, your time, your effort, yo. In this industry, this system, yo. You're putting the labor in this system, yo. Your time, your effort, yo. And you're putting no in your Bashim Shai, yo. You're literally building this country with your mind and your soul, yo. Giving you all your strength, man. In these last days, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're doing, man. You know? So it's time to change your little mindset and come back to the folio and live out for your Bashim Shai. Come back in this truth. To get this true knowledge, this true water, this true Holy Spirit, man. This true food, man. And stop laboring and building this place, man.
Yeah, the scriptures say eat this whole roll.
Yeah.
This is the roll. This is the bread right here. You're supposed to eat the roll and go out and teach the children of Israel.
Yeah.
And then warn the children of Israel. Yeah. We they put that. It's a step in the right direction. What the rappers is doing, talking about the streets is a myth.
Right,
Like Troy Ave, he said the streets is a myth, and you got 21 Savage. He changed his name to what's his name now?
Saint Laurent Dawn.
Saint Laurent.
You a saint.
Yeah.
You are the saints.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, but you gotta,
right.
gotta come. Something
Come
quicker.
on home. Bring it all the way home.
Bring it all the way
Yeah,
home.
you
Bring
on
on.
first
Who
base
are the
right
Saints?
now.
Go ahead, preach.
Right.
You on first base right now. It's good you saying F the street.
Yeah.
You're speaking about your trauma, and that's honestly only speaking on one aspect, because the trauma, it ain't selling drugs.
Yeah,
So
I've,
y'all just talking about the violence, which is
several
Jake against
times,
Jake, and it's not cool. So it is a good thing to speak up against that. But now you got to talk about the drugs, because you got Rollo. He basically made a video, and he said, "Oh, some people need to get out the streets anyway because they ain't making no money, they ain't doing no stepping and stuff." But that's not the point. The whole point is to get rid of the whole algorithm.
Right. Good point.
And you Jakes, y'all don't own nothing that bring the shit in the country.
Exactly.
You don't own no boats. You don't know nothing about maritime law and transporting shit over the seas and the Panama.
We ain't never seen none of you. Let me see y'all influence a Jake to be a lawyer.
Right.
Let me see y'all influence a Jake to be righteous.
Right.
To get into the Bible. All y'all do is influence Jakes to go out and drill. Y'all be a demon. I never seen y'all create a righteous brother.
Exactly. None.
That's y'all challenge.
Exactly.
And see, it is saying F the streets. Cool, what you said, 21. That's cool. Now go ahead and start creating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta formulate your music according to this book right here.
Yeah.
You know?
Because the song's all in the Bible.
The song's all in the Bible.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 things to talk about.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like again, Rollo.
There's no positive resources, no doctors, like you said, no doctors, no teachers that come up out of that.
I never
You
seen-
never talk to a person like, oh, where you got your degree from? Oh, from the streets.
Yeah.
You'll never hear that. You know what I'm saying? All you ever hear from is like, yo, how much bodies you got from the streets? Oh, I killed 10 people. It's always something negative. It's never something positive that helps out the whole eco-structure of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Exactly.
Never.
Right.
That's why the scriptures say you reap what you sow. So
Yeah.
majority of the people who be talking about
get
killing,
that.
they
Yeah.
already dead.
Wow.
Like King Von, he dead.
Yeah. Wow.
Great point, brother.
Live by the sword, you die by the sword.
Yeah.
And I got scriptures as well.
Yeah.
That was it on that?
One more.
It says, "Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness."
That's right. Hearken unto me, yo. You say decline your heads and come unto us, yo. When we on the streets, yo. The streets had the righteous thing, but all they wanna come to us.
Right.
We come in there week in, week out to give all this food,
Right.
this spiritual water, this food.
Right.
We on YouTube, decline your ears, and the Most High put us out here to hear the right stuff, yo.
Right.
For you can live,
Right.
to save your soul.
Right.
Not a quick fix live like to get everlasting life.
Right.
There's
You know what
no
I'm saying?
knowledge in wickedness.
Exactly.
There's no knowledge in being a homosexual. There's no knowledge of being a lesbian. There's no knowledge of getting high. There's no knowledge in that stuff.
That's right.
You know, and the more you see these things, Shalom, please. The more you look at the state of our people that go through this, the more we failing. Meanwhile, in Atlanta, they building up the whole area called the Forge. They're building up condos. They're getting ready for 2026 FIFA World Cup. They're getting ready for this whole money exchange that happened. You know, there's no knowledge in this wickedness, man. You know?
that was it.
Got it? Okay. Got it. Yeah, I got it.
That's it.
All right, we got Proverbs 1 and 20.
Yeah.
And back on what Priest Lot just said. Proverbs 1 and 20, it says, "Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets."
Right.
So that's beautiful what the brother just said, because Esau done changed the whole algorithm where you just look at the streets in a negative light. But originally it was a positive light. That's where you go out there to go find wisdom. Why?
Right.
Because you will be hearing exactly what we're doing through the Holy Spirit.
Right.
You'll be hearing the prophets out there telling you what's the difference between right and wrong.
Right.
Law, statutes, and commandments. How the Lord wants you to conduct yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's heavy that you were saying that also, Priest, because guess what? It's the same thing. It's a song.
Yeah.
That's why it says, yo, we pipe, but yo, I didn't listen.
Right,
So they hearing this beautiful music, but to them, they looking at it like, oh, that's not the frequency I want to hear.
Right.
Why? Because like you said, going back to these influences, they put out an influence out there where if it's not doing wickedness, they're not with it. Because Esau done painted this, he done did a master painting where, you know what, I'm going to show y'all that wickedness prosper, but it don't prosper when you really look at it.
Right.
Because they all dead or in jail. The only thing that prospers is what? This wisdom that it's talking about, and that's really in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Showing you how to conduct yourself as an actual father, as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Covering your ass up a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It tells you everything all throughout the Bible.
That's right.
And I don't know if you want to land back off that precept because I know.
Con, wisdom crieth in the streets.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the righteous path.
Yeah.
You know, you could get that priest brought out Jeremiah 6:16.
Yeah.
The streets is
Yeah.
when you look up the word streets, it's just actually let's get that word streets.
And, at a moment.
Yeah, it's really a way of life. It's a path.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, the streets, according to the scriptures, that's where wisdom was crying out of. That's
Right.
where you would get pointed in the righteous direction. You know, but that we've been overshadowed due to what? That demonic left hand side. 6:16. Yeah.
Con,
Yeah.
this is Jeremiah
And you
6.
can get the word streets, priest.
This is Jeremiah 6:16. It says, "Thus says the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path."
Right, ask for the old path. You'll find it in the streets, man. The old paths and the old ways you will find in the streets. You will have men that will show them, okay, this is the way you're supposed to live. This is the food you're supposed to eat.
Yeah.
A lot of our people, hey, look at ChatGPT. We #1 in diabetes, heart disease, because we don't know the way of eating. We got our way of eating from the plantation style.
yeah.
Most of our people still eat pork and don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't care. I like the way it tastes, but you sickly. You're gonna pay for it in the latter end.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We totally was disconnected from how we were supposed to nurture ourselves, from the understanding of the Bible, the way to eat, the woman to deal with. You know.
And that's heavy that you just said that because you said it said old path, right? Isn't it old path?
Yep. The streets is a path.
Street is a path.
That's right.
Right.
It's a pathway.
Right.
And matter of fact, I got the etymology of street. Look what it says. It says high road.
High
What
road,
it
yo.
say? Yo, you want to take the low road or the high road?
Right.
Right.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Which streets you want? Yeah. You want the low road or the high road?
Exactly. Uh-huh.
Exactly. Yo, matter of fact, I think Future and The Weeknd, didn't they have a song like that? The low road or something like that?
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
low life.
Low
Low
life.
life.
Low life. Yeah,
What is
yeah,
this
yeah.
about taking the low road? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
The high road is what? Y'all about to know shop.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Being a righteous, outstanding man.
Right.
Yeah.
Just going by law, statutes, and commandments. That's the high road. Nobody wants
right.
to take the high road no more.
Right.
This thing is all built off of what? Enviness, covetousness, wickedness.
Right,
All
right.
of Satan, all of Esau. That's how you know who's ruling.
Right, right. That's why you see so much killing. So when we out here, most people say, oh man, what they doing? They just yelling and screaming. No, we're pushing the direction of the streets because the streets got it's a split.
That's right.
You're either gonna go and be a drug dealer, be a gangster. In Cali, they teaching dudes, most, in the LA culture, they teaching a lot of people to be a Crip or blood. Also in the streets, you got Magic City. They teaching your daughters to be stripping for some dollars. So who more demonic, us or you talking about the streets that's pushing out there? We telling young brothers, we pushing them in the right direction.
Right. Exactly.
Hey man, that's what we out here to do.
That's right.
Exactly. I'm on the etymology that says road in a city or town.
City or town, yo, the main part, yo, we in all the main part, we mostly push only main part, yo.
Right.
We buy the city, we buy the train station, all the busy trafficking way with the commuters. We around crying. This is how we crying out, yo.
Right.
We bringing forth this truth. Week in, we crying out, yo.
See, they flip the streets around.
Yeah.
When you watch the movie Menace to Society, I have watched it again.
Yeah.
Esau came to what's that actor who played Pinky? I forgot the actor who played Pinky. He came
Clifton Powell.
Clifton Powell. What? He came to him to steal a car.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
now you don't go to. See, you used to go to the streets to get the righteous path. Yo, man. I need to talk to the priest, or I need to find out, the right thing to do. Now our people, we became the symbolism of demonic activity. Yo, man, go over there to that block, cause they'll steal a car from you. So Esau came to him. Hey, man, what you doing, man? Hey, man, you don't know law. I wake up at 2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. But Esau was going there, and he said, yeah, I know. You want me to steal this shit for you?
You want me to steal for your funky ass?
Yeah.
Get out of here. But yeah.
That's what it became.
Yeah.
That's why Esau liked the names 21 Savage. That's why he liked the our sisters. You got them bugged out. Azealia. You got that other girl from Atlanta who bugged out in the witchcraft.
You got man. Oh shit.
He liked that.
Yeah.
He liked that. He want us to go to that. You know, meanwhile, that's holding us back because ain't shit working for her.
Yeah.
She into all of that witchcraft and your love life still not working.
Yeah.
How you doing all that witchcraft and your love life not working? That means that's not the path. It should pop for you.
Exactly.
You should have had a long lasting, but no, you running into dudes like Big Meat's son. You running into, you know what I mean?
Who's that?
Summer Walker.
Summer Walker.
Yeah, Summer Walker. So that's not working for you. But why would Esau set her up? Because he want her to be a symbolism for other females to gravitate to. Influence. You know?
Yeah, that's the influence, brother. And even the way she talked, that's why she says, like, yo, she was basically saying, like, yo, you don't really need a man. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? You can use all these dildos and stuff like that. You don't really need a man.
Right, right.
So now a lot of these women over here, like, yo, you're right, you really don't need a man for that.
Right.
Let me just use a dildo. Let me use this, that, and the third. So that's a wicked influence because now, not only are you pushing depopulation, 'cause now you're going to have people out here that's not actually consummating in the right way that marriage is supposed to be set forth.
Right.
At the same time, now you pushing sodomitism.
Yeah.
Because now you're not doing that, but then you got a lot of these individuals that become lesbians.
Right. Yep.
So you're still pushing the wicked vibration all around.
Yeah.
It's in direct violation of when the Most High said, "Be fruitful and multiply."
Yeah, exactly.
That's our only job on this. Be righteous,
Right.
praise the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua,
Right.
and be fruitful and multiply.
That's beautiful. Like the priest is saying too, but and that's powerful. But at the same time too, it's also showing you that's only pushed on our people.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Because when that start happening with Esau, then he'll put a legislation like, nah, you know why? Because he cares about his lineage.
Right.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now, fentanyl is the most dangerous drug ever. Why? Because it's starting to kill them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
When it was hurting us, he don't care nothing about that.
Right.
Because he young
So
man
he'll
in
get the
trouble,
Summer
though.
Walkers to do that. He ain't
Yeah,
gonna,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna get this freaking, what's this billionaire white chick, man? Edomite chick. Super Bowl. Yeah, he ain't
Taylor
gonna
Swift.
Taylor Swift. He ain't gonna get. He's not gonna use them as that symbol. They talk about staying with their man love like that. He's not gonna use them as that symbol. But it'll be our people to push it. Go ahead.
Right.
I got a precept.
Continue on. It says,
up, man?
where is the
All right.
good way? It says, where is the good way and walk therein?
That's right. You gotta ask him.
Where
Stop-
is the good
way and
way?
walk, because it's there to see. But you gotta want it. He says ask for the old path.
Right.
Because you gotta want it, Jake. You gotta want it, man. You gotta find it because it's there. We hear.
Right.
We hear. We hear in the building, man. We hear every time. So you gotta want it, man, because it's there to see. But they're so stuck up in Esau ways that they can't see it. You're so stuck up doing these things in repetition, smoking weed, basketball, the mom and pop store, doing things over and over. They can't see it. You're stuck
Right.
in Esau realm. You know?
Right.
It says, and ye shall find rest for your souls.
That's right. You're gonna find rest for your soul, man.
For your soul.
For your soul, yo.
Not for you, oh, you find rest for your soul. Ain't nobody looking for rest for their soul. That's why they dehydrated,
Exactly.
chasing a newer bag,
Yeah.
a newer lifestyle,
Yeah.
and they get burned out.
Everything is a temporary fix.
Is it right?
See, this truth gives you rest for your soul.
Right.
You know, we know where we came from, we know where we going, which is the
Exactly.
kingdom of Israel.
Exactly.
Knowing that, man, that's rest to your souls,
Exactly,
man.
brother.
Like this current setup that we live in, this sinning for our people is not going to be no more.
Right.
So that's knowing that's rest for your soul, man.
Right.
You know?
Understanding the concept of this world, man, yo, none of this stuff is real. Understanding, yo, that fiat currency is not real. This Bitcoin is not real. Because a lot of times we don't got rest of their soul because they wonder, like, damn, how I'm going to survive? Like, yo, I need the Bitcoin, I need this, I need that. All this stuff going to perish away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what is life truly about? That's why you got Jake out here bugged out their mind, smoked on K2, because they haven't lived up to the standards of what Esau said. If you always think about it, it's always what Esau set in place, and that's why they bugged out, because they not up to Esau standards. Damn, man, I don't got the spins, and that's why these women don't want me, and yo, man, I'm gonna off myself.
Right.
Why, because Esau said so? Where's that? All of a sudden salvation comes from you having a Bentley or nothing.
Right.
Come on, go ahead.
But please, that's the way Esau, that's Esau salvation. That's the way Esau make them feel saved by getting a big house and a car and a job. That's not it, yo. That's not the end of it.
Nah,
That's
it's never
nothing.
been the end of
That's
it.
bull. That's crap. That's the way Esau made you saved. That's why you're still empty. That's the way you're still empty, because Esau tell you by getting a lot of money in crypto or getting Bitcoins and getting a big luxurious car and getting a house, you're saved. But you're not saved like that.
But you know what that goes into? That's because
Okay.
Esau believe it. We was talking about power of words. He believes in it. Guess what? Jake being sheep, they going to believe it
going
too.
on, bro?
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why you need righteousness. How you know, brother? And that's why you need righteousness to counteract that.
That's
man.
right.
And I got a precept after.
It
Can I
says,
add a precept to that?
Rich, I just said just now. Let me just add this. It's, one straight to the point. Yeah.
It says Romans 11:7 says, "What then? Israel have not obtained that which they seek
Israel,
for."
12 tribes of Israel. You so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It says, what? Your soul gonna find rest, right? See, our people, they have not obtained what they're really seeking for, and what they're seeking for is to know who their maker is.
Exactly.
But the Most High has it set up where 2/3 of our people have been blinded. So what's in front of him? The God of this world. The things that the God of this world has presented to them for them to cherish and for them to look as value. So, but they can't see what's above that. But read, finish.
It says, "But the election have obtained it,
But the election have obtained it, and what?
and the rest were blind."
And the rest were blinded. So the rest of these people were blinded, like Isaiah said. How long? It says to this land, to without inhabitation, right? So they don't even understand what their soul is looking for,
Exactly.
and they're replacing it with all of these temporary powers. You know, that was.
I bring up etymology for obtain. Obtain it said for obtain it said to get or acquire, inherit, gain, to conquer. What you acquire, you ain't acquire nothing. You ain't acquire nothing by all these things again. You acquire nothing, yo. You inherit nothing. That's why you're still.
Now they lost more.
They
That's
lost,
why
yo.
21 Savage is saying the same things he's saying. The Holy Spirit hit him. He doing the calculations. Takeoff died. Y'all lost Takeoff. Okay. Within the streets, Quavo and Offset breaks apart. So, and then Offset loses his wife. Think about how much shit is really going on. You know what I mean? Y'all never gaining nothing. Y'all just losing one another.
Exactly.
Doing all these rap beefs, they done lost money here, lost money there. The only person that won from that was freaking Lucian, the heads of all these executives in the industry, and they realizing, yo, they just using us as puppets.
Right, right.
Matt first is broken up, go ahead.
Yeah. Gunna parts away from Young Thug.
Yep.
Young Thug gets locked up. Young Thug is sales. Everybody's sales is doing horrible. When you look at the list of everybody's sales was horrible. So they looking at it like, damn, this
They all
shit is
getting played.
Lil Durk get locked up. Lil Durk is locked up, right? Everybody's under investigation. You know what I mean? And meanwhile, Atlanta is changing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like his spirit gotta hit him like, damn. What is all of this street shit we talking really getting us?
Exactly.
We just beefing and separating from one another. You know what I'm saying? And then meanwhile, the whole face of Atlanta is changing. So the only thing could hit you to do is say, yo, let us actually drop all of that. But to fully convert to y'all brothers that's doing that, 21 Savage, hey, you really gotta turn to this book. This book is gonna teach you, because now you need something to stand on. Because Young Thug can't just be doing sacrifices in his backyard no more. He can't be into Ether no more. You know what I mean? He can't be popping drugs and doing pills no more.